Hi everybody, welcome back to Thrifted Sister. And for today's thrift special, I will be taking you on a little tour of the thrift stores that I went to in Istanbul. One of my favorite things to do when I travel is if there are thrift stores or flea markets or charity shops, I like to check them out because yes, I do love to thrift, but not necessarily always for the clothing or the goods or items you might find. What I love about thrift stores is that they are inherently unique. There is no thrift store that's the same. The local experience that you get at a thrift store, they're not going to be tourist oriented, and then the people that are at the thrift stores too, you get to meet interesting, delightful people. If a thrift store is supporting an organization, you get to know a little bit more about that area and what their needs are and how they're being met through that group or organization or church or whatever it is. So that's why I like to thrift when I go to different places. Enough of me talking, let's check out Buy Retro in Istanbul. Here we are. What's the neighborhood called again?
I think we're in Beyoğlu.
Beyoğlu. And we are headed to Buy Retro, which is technically a vintage shop. I haven't been able to find a ton of thrift stores here, but there's a little handful of secondhand shops that we're going to check out. So we're starting with Buy Retro. We found it.
And well, the kids were acting like animals, and there were envious eyes in the big church hall, and tombstones in the cold take on new life. This house, it smells of smoke in the winter time, and you would call on me with a brand new voice, and so I scraped my knees, and from this bed I rose. And pieces was a good start, and the path is house. It rose, it bent, we were never quite certain of what that meant. And the cemetery floor was strewn with leaves, and the people underneath them, they fed the trees. And you will take another picture of these with today's, and you will carry them to Massachusetts Bay.
And in spite of the red coats, we took a chance because none of this is real.
It's definitely eclectic and fun. The owner and some of his employees there were very friendly. Like, Wild walked in, and the first thing that he did was he threw a purple boa around her neck.
He said thank you.
Güle kullan, hediyemiz olsun.
She wanted to try on this crazy gaudy. Oh look, a toad. You guys want to see this? There are toads everywhere. Look. Oh, want to see him? It's a little toady. Okay. Say hi. Okay. So yes, it was lovely. We had a lot of fun. I found a dress, and the only downside was some of the pieces are not for sale. They keep for rentals. I found this one dress, this floral 70s dress that had this poncho attachment that I was really excited about, and she goes, "Oh no, so sorry." Like, not for sale, only rental. She asked if I wanted to rent it. I was like, oh no, I wish. So there you have it. There's Buy Retro. Lots of fun. The second stop that we went to was Nahil, and this is a very cool shop. All of their proceeds go to the Foundation for the Support of Women's Work, and they do a lot of things, everything from microfinance to providing support for women in dire circumstances, but their main focus is educating and involving women in economic development in their local communities. Okay, stop number 2 is an actual thrift store called Nahil. Everything that they make goes towards an organization that helps women in difficult circumstances. So that's pretty cool. Here we are. This is it. Right there. Right there, behind you. Okay, here we are at Nahil, and the Foundation for the Support of Women's Work. So that's pretty cool. The front part of the store is all handmade local crafts that you can buy that the proceeds go towards the organization, and then upstairs is the thrift store. So let's go check it out.
I walked all morning to lift my heart, 'cause the world keeps dancing with the paper man. I love you, never talking dreams. The now is here, your happiness is real. Oh, make some big jumps, big jumps. You afraid to break some bones? Come on, make some big jumps, big jumps. Life is yours alone. You hold your head up high like you think I do. Do, 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 do. Sometimes I feel so confused. I'm under the illusion that I have to choose. I love you, always know the way. The way back home always is the same. Oh, make some big jumps, big jumps. You afraid to break some bones? Come on, make some big jumps, life.
So there you have it. Those are the 2 shops we went to. Not your typical, US thrift store experience, but that's fine. I scored some really awesome Oxfords. I found a cool dress at Buy Retro. Like I said, there were a couple of others that I wanted to check out that sounded like they ranged more between the vintage thrift spectrum. There was one spot that I was really sad we didn't get to. It used to be a woman just brought secondhand clothes to a street corner, and people would just come sift through them and buy them, and she has since moved into a space down the street, and she just has a back room of clothes that she's curated just in piles, and you can come and talk to her and sort through them. And so it sounds like a quintessential thrifting experience to me. Hopefully, next time you're in Istanbul, you can give these shops a try. They're pretty cool. And don't be afraid to find a thrift store wherever you are in the world. If you follow me on Instagram, then you saw our friend Jordan. His Instagram is Chubby Wanderer. He is a professional travel hacker. So we were able to go to Istanbul and Greece. We went to Crete, Santorini, and Athens and Istanbul almost exclusively using points. Jordan does consultations and creates an entire plan of when you apply for which card, and you get specific bonuses and what you use them for. Huge thanks to him. We couldn't have made it to Istanbul without Jordan and Brienne. If you're interested in travel hacking, he has a really great blog. He does consultations and will help plan your trip and walk you through the steps, because it can be an intimidating process. But he's fantastic. He's really good at it. And he also is just a really cool guy. So go check him out. Chubby Wanderer on Instagram. As we said in our last episode, episode 9, where we thrift bounded, I was Mad Hatter and Adeline was the White Rabbit. Even if you've watched it, but you haven't voted on who you think wins, go do that in the comments below. Go let us know who you think won the challenge, myself as the Mad Hatter or Adeline as the White Rabbit. As promised in that last episode, we are now announcing next week's challenge on our thrift specials. So our challenge for next week is who can come up with the ugliest combination that still works. This challenge was suggested by several of our viewers, actually. It's the best and worst. Who can do the best job of making the worst look good? Make sure you tune in next week, and if you have your own best worst combo that you want to share, post it on Instagram and tag us so we can see. Dress up in your best worst thrifted outfit you can find, or if it's something you already have, you don't have to go out and go thrift for it. And all the pieces don't have to be thrifted either. Just your best worst thrifted combo, and tag us in it, Aurora Florence and Adeline Florence, so that we can see it, and we will definitely post our favorite. Keep on thrifting, thrifters, and remember to go vote for who you think wins Alice in Wonderland, and we'll see you next week with our Best of the Worst challenge. Bye!